Hey there, horror fans. Ever looked at a garden gnome and felt a shiver down your spine? Well, after hearing this story, you might just want to get rid of those little statues. It all started on a cool September evening. Sarah had just moved into her new house, excited about the quaint charm of the place. The previous owners left behind a few garden gnomes scattered around the yard. Harmless, right? Or so she thought. One night Sarah was woken up by a faint tapping sound. She brushed it off as tree branches against the window. But the next morning she noticed something odd. One of the gnomes had moved closer to the house. She shrugged it off, thinking maybe she just didn't remember where it was. But the tapping continued, every night louder and closer, and each morning another gnome was closer to the house. Sarah's unease grew. She tried to tell her friends, but they laughed it off. Gnomes don't move, they said. One stormy night, the tapping was relentless. Sarah couldn't ignore it anymore. She grabbed a flashlight and stepped outside. The rain was pouring, but she could see the gnomes now gathered in a semicircle inches from her front door. Their painted eyes seemed to follow her every move. Heart pounding, she swung the flashlight around, desperate for answers. Suddenly the light flickered off. Total darkness, then a whisper, "Join us!" The next morning, Sarah's house was empty. No signs of struggle, just those garden gnomes now perfectly arranged in a circle. And one new addition, a gnome with Sarah's face. So if you ever hear tapping at night, beware. You might just end up part of their collection. Sleep tight.